Hello everyone and welcome to Tiger Tales, a place where you'll find stories and fanfictions written and read to you by your host, me, Tai Tiger. Welcome to Alexis the Vampire Slayer, a Buffy the Vampire Slayer fanfiction which delves into other supernatural storylines and fictions that I or other people I know are a fan of. Before we dive in, I just do want to quickly say that all my stories are fanfictions, so they're not connected to the main continuity, and copyright was not intended. Welcome back to Alexis the Vampire Slayer. The last chapter, Alexis found a demon from her universe in the universe of Teen Wolf, where she's been banished to. In this chapter, she finds a bit more information on what's going on. So let's dive in with Alexis the Vampire Slayer. Chapter 4, Smote Slayer. Alexis and Logan sat in the office of a Dr. Lionel Magister. He was a hypnotist and a Celtic druid. Logan told her they were a group of humans who would protect the supernatural world from the normal world. They would spend most of their lives studying the martial mechanics and mystical arts of the ways of the supernatural. Logan told her that druids acted as adversaries to werewolves, helping them learn how to keep their human half in check. Lionel Magister was a half-caste man with black-rimmed glasses. He walked with a cane due to an injury to his leg. His hair was short and grey due to his older age. Alexis wasn't sure how old he was. "So Logan tells me you met a creature from your world," Magister said. "Yeah, a demon," Alexis nodded. "So I've been doing some digging into some of the old books that the druid before me left for me when I took over Beacon Hills, and I found something rather odd," Magister said with a blank face. "What'd you find, Duck?" Logan asked. "Well, I have only a handful of books. No more than 8, I'd say. When I went there yesterday, I had over 30 books," Magister told them. "How?" Alexis asked, shocked. "Well, here is the confusing part. Those books about vampires, different types of vampires actually, slayers, all sorts of demons, something called a shadow hunter, multiple types of witches as well," Magister explained. "But they don't exist here. I checked when I first arrived. I found nothing on slayers or anything," Alexis blurted. "Yes, I know. But something happened a couple nights ago. You ran into a hunter, a part of the Argent family, and she ran you with a sword, yes? Causing you to bleed on the Nematon," Magister stated. Nematon?" Alexis asked, rather confused. "The tree stump that you bled on is a beacon of supernatural," Logan explained. "Correct, Logan. Now I have a theory that with your strong vampire and slayer blood, when it's spilled into the Nematon, it increases its power to a multiversal level, forcing certain creatures and beings into this realm from different universes," Magister explained. "Which explains why you met a demon from your Earth," Logan stated. "So you're saying I accidentally brought supernatural creatures from different Earths to here?" Alexis asked. "More or less," Magister replied. "Sorry, I think," Alexis said awkwardly. "Do not fear, Slayer. The Nematon works in ways we still do not understand. Have faith it will correct this error for now. It is Logan's job to keep everyone safe," Magister said. "I can help, I promise. I kinda have proved I am good at handling myself," Alexis said to Logan. "Thanks, I'd appreciate that," Logan replied. "Then take my books, and I'm always around if you need me," Magister told them. "Thanks, Doug," Logan said. Logan and Alexis collected the books and took them back to their house. Luckily, it was night time, so Alexis could walk around freely without worrying about turning to dust, due to the light of the natural sun. "So we have no idea what is here and from where," Alexis stated. "Yeah, I was actually thinking of making some notes. What's what from where," Logan replied. "That's actually a good idea," Alexis said. The two started making notes about slayers, vampires, werewolves, both from Alexis' universe and Logan's. The Nematon got noted down. The demon Alexis fought a few nights beforehand as well. Alexis and Logan spent the next 2 days making notes of all things they knew. The next night, Alexis went out and brought some pig's blood from the market before they closed up. Then she brought some vegetables and cheese. She started walking home with her bag of groceries when suddenly she heard someone running towards her. She turned around to see a bulky man running at her, his teeth bared, his eyes pinned at her. He rammed into her, knocking her flying across the road, the shopping bag spilling everywhere. The bulky man stood there in deep breath as Alexis climbed to her feet. "Whoa. Ow, how strong are you?" Alexis muttered. "The Zotar are naturally strong, Slayer," the man growled. "What the hell is a Zotar?" Alexis asked. "We are demon bounty hunters," the man grinned. "Yeah, well, I'm strong too," Alexis said, dropping into her fighting stance. "I got more than strength, girl," the Zotar replied. Then he threw his hands out and lightning ripped from his palms, blasting Alexis. She felt her skin burn as the lightning danced all over her body. She dropped to her knees. The lightning stopped. The man ran up to Alexis and swung his fist, punching Alexis in the face, knocking her flying back, smashing into a car, dropping to the floor. Pieces of glass from the broken car window rained all over Alexis. "Sadly, I can't kill you, but I want my ticket home," the man growled, then kicked her in the chest. Alexis coughed up blood as he did. Then he grabbed her by the vest and pulled her off the ground, then headbutted her in the face hard. Alexis's vision went blurry for a moment as he flung her draping body across the road. She crashed into the floor. The man walked over to Alexis and swung his fist down, but this time she caught it. She jumped up quick and looked at Zotar, her face shifting into her vampire form. She bared her fangs, then swung her foot into the demon's stomach, knocking the wind out of him. Then she swung her foot higher up, kicking him in the face. She pulled him towards her and then punched him in the face, knocking him off his feet. He dropped onto his back. Alexis wiped the blood off her nose. The demon jumped to his feet and shot another blast of lightning. The vampire's slayer bat-flipped, dodging the attack. As she landed, she grabbed the manhole cover and threw it at the Zotar. It hit him directly in the face, blood exploding from the demon bounty hunter's nose. "Calm as a bitch, huh?" Alexis growled. "I'll find you, Slayer. You have my word, for I am Keltor, and you are my prize, and I will return home," the Zotar yelled. Then his entire body became white glistening light. Then the light diminished and he was gone. "Of course, he can teleport," Alexis muttered. Then she made her vampire face shift back to her human face so no one saw. She collected her groceries and headed home. She walked into the house and unpacked the shopping when Logan walked in and noticed the burn marks all over her skin. "Whoa, Alexis, what the fuck happened?" Logan blurted. "Ran from a demon. He looked human, but smelt like a demon. But I've never seen one of those before. He also mentioned getting paid if he brings me in alive," Alexis explained. "What does that mean?" Logan asked. "Meaning there is someone out there who's giving the multiversal rivals a way home if they bring me in. I'm being hunted," Alexis grunted. She ripped the top of the bag of pig blood open and started drinking from it. She told Logan everything she could remember about Keltor the Zotar. Logan jotted everything down and went to the books to see what he could find. Alexis went to bed and slept till the next sunset. Then, when she awoke, she went to the mirror to check over her body. Her burns had almost completely healed due to the combination of her Slayer powers and vampire abilities. She got dressed and went down the stairs to find Logan, still researching. "Please say you slept at least something," Alexis said as she sat down at the kitchen table next to him. "Don't worry, I got some sleep," Logan replied, not moving his gaze from the book he was reading. "Find anything?" Alexis asked. Logan pulled out a book and gave it to Alexis. "The Charmed Ones?" Alexis asked. "3 witch sisters destined for greatness. They fought a Zotar, a type of demon with super strength, white lightning manipulation, and something called glistening," Logan explained. "He teleported away. It looked pretty. That could be it," Alexis said questioningly. "Maybe," Logan muttered. "Did you speak to the Magister?" Alexis asked as she got up and made herself some coffee. "1, it's just Magister, and no, I left a voice message at his office," Logan told her. "Fair. So what else does the book say about this Keltor?" Alexis asked as she stirred her cup. "They have an ability to sense people no matter where they are on the planet. It's like an instant locator," Logan explained, reading from the book. "So he can find me no matter where I am?" Alexis asked in a harsh tone. "Yes, I can. a voice called out. Logan and Alexis looked around the room, then suddenly, in a glistening white light, Keltor teleported in and shot lightning from his palm. Logan leapt over the table, one lightning strike hitting the chair he was sat on. Alexis rolled forward, dropping a cup of coffee, the lightning strike hitting the window, smashing it. Logan then jumped on the table, shifting into his wolf form. His ears became pointy, hair grew over his cheeks, his fangs grew, his nails became claws, his eyes glowed yellow, and he roared at Keltor. Alexis ran up to Logan and dropped into her fighting stance, her face shifting into her vampire form. "You really want to go round 2? Alexis barked at the demon hunter. "I want my ticket out of here," Keltor barked back. Logan jumped at Keltor, claws first, his claws digging into Keltor's forearm. Keltor roared out in rage and pain. Then with his free arm he aimed his palm and zapped Logan with a bolt of lightning, setting Logan flying back, smashing into the kitchen counter, the cupboards collapsing underneath his body weight. Alexis picked up the kitchen table and swung it, smashing it over Keltor, breaking it into pieces. She picked up the legs of the broken table and she ran at Keltor, using the table legs as battering sticks. She struck him twice before the first leg broke, and then swung the other leg against the corner of the wall, making it sharper, breaking the end of the leg into a sharp point. She then rammed the sharp point into Keltor's stomach. He roared out in pain as blood stained his shirt. She kicked him in the head, making him stumble back. Keltor then unleashed as much lightning as he could, which blasted Alexis back, flying through the room. Logan leapt up and caught Alexis, getting zapped himself, both their bodies now smoking. Logan put Alexis down, both of them climbed to their feet. "Stay down, Slayer. Let me claim my reward," Keltor barked. Suddenly a figure came bursting through the living room window, a green figure with a long tail. Its face was that of a reptile, its entire body was covered in scales. The lizard-like creature ran on all fours with great speed, bolting across the room. Running up the walls, Keltor shot a bolt of lightning at it, but missed. The lizard creature jumped at Keltor, jabbing its claws into the neck. Suddenly Keltor seized up, becoming a statue, not being able to move. Then he fell over, hitting the floor hard. The lizard creature stiffened. The demon hunter then looked at Alexis and Logan. It hissed, then jumped back out of the broken window. "What on earth was that?" Alexis asked in shock, her face shifting back to normal. It was a Kanama. Werewolves gone wrong. Lizard-like creatures with a master. They can also paralyze people with their venom, Logan explained. Both of them walked over to Keltor. Alexis touched his neck and felt his heart racing. It was slow. "Yeah, I am still alive," Keltor muttered through his locked jaw. "So that Kanama helped us?" Alexis asked. "Must have," Logan replied. "Okay, so now what?" Alexis asked. Logan and Alexis moved quickly and started emptying the basement so they could tie up their new prisoner. And there you have it, guys. Chapter 4 of Alexis the Vampire Slayer. Hope you guys have enjoyed this chapter. Little quiz for you. Can you tell me in the comments down below what exactly a Zotar is from? It's from a Pacific Supernatural-esque TV show. So I thought maybe I'd give you guys a little quiz. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to check out the 3 Ranger Bros studios, which include myself, so subscribe to this channel if you're new. Check out Cosplay Dude 637, my Pirate Tie, with Power Rangers Universe 19, a podcast about Power Rangers and Kamen Rider fanfictions. Then go check out Mark, the Red Cornish Ranger, where he's adapting comic books and audio dramas on his podcast, Naruto Comics. Then check out our association, Zero to Hero, the podcast, where Billy and Jim, the Balkan Scholar podcast team, talk about all sorts of stuff, and they're a blast to listen to. So make sure you go check them out. Thank you all for watching, and with that, I shall say, I shall see you soon.